A superpower country? Does that mean the country's army would consist of Terminator-like soldiers and flying tanks? Absolutely not. I mean, with the rapid advancement in technology, there is no saying. But still, no? Then what does a superpower country even mean? Traditionally, a superpower is a nation with the ability to influence events and establish power on a global scale through economic, military, technological, and cultural strength. The United States has long held this position, but the rise of China points to a new threat to the title. To be a superpower means having the capability to shape global policies, expand military influence across continents, lead technological advancements, and promote cultural values internationally. Economically, superpowers dominate global markets, influence trade agreements, and maintain financial stability. Militarily, they maintain advanced armed forces capable of extending power far beyond their borders, providing a strategic advantage in global conflicts. Technologically, they are at the leading edge of advancement, setting standards and encouraging progress in fields like AI, space exploration, and biotechnology. Culturally, superpowers share their values, lifestyles, and languages, impacting societies worldwide. As the global stage continues to shift and develop, the question of, what if China becomes a superpower, grows large. But why China? China's rapid economic growth over the past few decades has been nothing short of incredible. Once a mostly agriculture-based society, it has transformed into the world's second largest economy, surpassed by only the United States. This economic strength is a major indicator of its potential superpower status. A major element of China's rise to power is its strategic investment in high-tech industries, particularly artificial intelligence. Recognizing AI's revolutionary potential, China has positioned itself at the center of this technological revolution, aiming to become the global leader in AI by 2030. The Chinese government has dedicated huge resources to AI research and development, establishing numerous AI research centers and promoting partnerships between state-owned enterprises, private tech companies, and academic institutions. This collaborative effort is reflected in the country's significant investments in AI infrastructure, talent development, and technological advancement. Chinese tech giants like Alibaba, Baidu, and Tencent are at the forefront of AI advancements, developing cutting-edge technologies that are rapidly setting new global benchmarks. Additionally, China's progress in AI extends to healthcare, where AI-powered diagnostics and personalized medicine are revolutionizing patient care. AI algorithms capable of analyzing medical data and predicting health outcomes are improving early diagnosis and treatment, particularly in rural and less fortunate areas. This technological advancement has the potential to reduce healthcare inequality and improve overall public health outcomes. In conclusion, China's rapid advancements in AI are not only accelerating its economic growth, but also positioning it as a global tech leader. Beyond technology, China's enormous population size and market potential make it a powerful rival for superpower status. With a population of over 1.4 billion people, China not only possesses a massive domestic market, but also a large workforce that fuels its economic engine. The Chinese consumer market is growing rapidly, powered by a rising middle class with increasing purchasing power. This growing market attracts global businesses and investors, further strengthening China's role in the global economy. China's military modernization is another significant element of its superpower goals. The People's Liberation Army, PLA, has gone through significant changes and upgrades, transforming it into a modern, well-equipped force capable of extending power beyond its borders. China's investments in naval capabilities, space technology, and cyber warfare are part of its wider strategy to secure its interests and expand its influence globally. What if China becomes the superpower? China's governance model. Unlike the democratic systems common in many superpowers, China operates under an autocratic government led by the Communist Party. This centralized system allows for quick decision-making and the implementation of policies without the delays related to democratic processes. As China's influence grows, there is a possibility that this system could be transferred to other nations, particularly within its region. This system might be appealing to countries looking for economic development without the complexities of democratic processes. Autocratic administrations can, in theory, push through economic adjustments and large-scale development projects more quickly and efficiently than democratic governments, where such actions often face lengthy debates and require general approval. Countries struggling with political instability or slow economic progress might see China's model as a shortcut to development, favoring stability and economic growth over political freedoms. However, the spread of China's autocratic leadership structure could lead to a significant reduction in democratic movements and freedom of expression. Autocratic systems typically enforce strict controls on the media, limit political opposition, and limit civil liberties to maintain power. If more countries adopt this model, global human rights and individual freedoms could suffer. Democratic movements, which depend on freedom of speech and political diversity, might be suppressed, leading to a standardization of autocratic practices. On a global scale, this shift raises serious concerns about human rights. China's model has been criticized for its strict control over the internet, surveillance of citizens, and suppression of opposition. If such practices become more common, the international community could see a loss of freedoms that have been hard-won over decades. Organizations and activists dedicated to promoting democracy and human rights may find their work increasingly challenging in a world where autocracy is on the rise. If China becomes a superpower, these dynamics could reshape global government. The attraction of China's economic success might overshadow the drawbacks of its autocratic system, leading to a world where economic development is prioritized over democratic values. This scenario could create a more divided international community, with democratic nations and those adopting autocratic practices clashing in a new political struggle. The rise of China as a superpower could therefore have significant consequences, not just for global politics, but for the basic principles that support free and open societies. The shift in power. The shift in global power structure with China's rise could indeed lead to potential conflicts, most particularly with the United States. As the current superpower, the US may view China's rise as a direct threat to its long-held global dominance, resulting in increased tensions and rivalry. This competition could come in various forms, from economic confrontations like trade wars to direct military standoffs in strategic regions, such as the South China Sea or Taiwan. Such tensions could reshape global alliances and international policies, forcing countries to partner with either the US or China based on their strategic interests and economic dependencies. This new era of competition might resemble the Cold War, but with modern complexities. Unlike the Cold War, where nuclear weapons were the primary concern, today's geopolitical landscape involves cyber warfare, economic restrictions, and political battles over governing models and human rights. Both nations could engage in cyber wars, targeting each other's vital infrastructure and stealing sensitive information, leading to a technological arms race. Economic restrictions could be employed as tools of pressure, disrupting global supply chains and affecting economies worldwide. Politically, the US might uphold democratic values and human rights, while China could promote its autocratic model as an alternative path to development, influencing global governance standards. If tensions escalate into an open conflict, the consequences could be disastrous. A military confrontation between the US and China could trigger a global conflict, potentially bringing in allies and regional powers, and leading to a large-scale war, which is the least of what our world needs. In conclusion, the rise of China as a superpower carries serious consequences for the world. Its dominance in AI technology, the potential globalization of its leadership model, and the following shift in global power structure could reshape international relations, economic structures, and societal standards. While China's rise offers opportunities for technological advancement and economic growth, it also brings significant challenges, particularly in terms of human rights, democratic leadership, and global stability. As the world watches China's rise, the need for strategic diplomatic efforts, strong international cooperation, and active support for democratic values becomes more and more important. The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear. If China becomes a superpower, the world will be forever transformed.